We will be back. This is not over.
There has been talk amongst the gods that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More in... Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage? Take a look. Looking to protect yourself? Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Oreksted's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. If a dragon attacks, well, then it...
You look a bit... Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honorius... After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop. Try Hulda, the innkeeper at the Bannered Mare. It's just up the road near the market. You should check in at Dragon's Reach too. There's so much going on these days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman. Thank you very much for your business. I'll be happy to assist you if you'd like to purchase something.
I know nothing of fear, and nothing of remorse. Pay my fee, and together we will... I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it? If you change your mind, seek me out here.
If you have need of hunting supplies, then you've come to the right place. I can tell you're no stranger to the wilds. I'm sure we can meet your hunting needs.
What are you looking at? Boys, girls, dogs, elders? There's nobody I won't fight.
Come to Olava for a reading, did you? Sorry, Pup, but I'm not quite in the mood.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Isn't it obvious? By the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke. Everything's for sale, my friend. You just let me know what you need. I am at your beck and call.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cowell. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here. Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side... New in town, huh? Difference is, the Greymanes turned their back. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. More bad blood between the houses. There's no reasoning with these people anymore.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Life's hard enough with all these men. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. You've got no idea. They'll never understand. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing. Yeah, these Khajiit may... It's got to be tough. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the city. Matter of fact, I do. They've been fair enough with me, and Denord knows a liar when she sees one.
Remember, vegetables every day.
But I earn my weight.
Well met, traveler. What brings you to Whiterun? Truly? By sure, this city could... Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's lord of... Ain't sure if they're taking on new members. But you... If by word. Aye, that... But oh, they're saying dragons have returned. You'll want the band, but mind the bard. Man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets, but Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions.
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deed for the day.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wild. Oh yes, hunting is my great passion. That's why my brother and I... He tends the store, and I've got this stall. Good hunting.
Skyrim.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
All I can think about is my son. Those battle-born. They're in with the Imperials. They know it too. And yet they lie to my very face. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
Still warm from the oven.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Sadia, if it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord.
You want a drink?
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please.
Come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
Yes, Mum.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda.
The security in Whiterun is
Ragnar the
terrible.
Red.
Shameful is what it is.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had made. And the braggart did swagger, but then he went quiet as he told of bold battles he met the she had made. Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alakir know where I am? What did they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution. They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down. You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men, guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alakir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you. Any news of the Alakir? Any news of the Alakir?
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy. Bribing me? Well, a bard does need to eat. On my ancestors' honor, I won't trouble sweet Carlotta again. There's a whole college up in Salt. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a headmistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband.
Want to hear a little Nord system? You don't really know a woman. Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. And why not? I could beat anyone in this. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah! Yeah! Ah! Stand there and take it! Back! Yeah! Somebody, help!
Come on. Let's see you put up a fight.
This is an ode to Skyrim's...
That's all you got?
Help!
Yeah, no! Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls. You're someone who can get things done. I like that. The heat of the battle is the fire that forges... That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak pith. It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Let's not waste any time.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly. It's not easy being a woman. I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at each other's throats.
Fresh baked flow. Really? You convinced that loot player to stop? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with... I tracked it to a group of bandits. I don't know why I'm saying this, but... do you find it out in your travels? No, I'm not. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since.
Hello, child of Kinnereth. The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me. To the east, even its name is an echo. I think if we... But even if you could get to the Eldritch, if you want, you'll have to deal with it. It's called Nettlebane. Your spirit is... It's held in a Hagraven nest.
You should try Arcadia's Cauldron.
Supplies are scarcer than ever. Maybe I should sell swords and armor. Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. You brewed a truly vile poison there. I pity the beast that tastes that. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, why? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all. I think I can teach you a thing or two. Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I sell cures for...
You look worse than I feel.
I'm as much annoyed as the next. Just one more thing the Grey Mains want to... It's not my fault. And yet, they want to heap the fault of metal for clan... We've got honor. Well, now if that don't answer your question... The Grey... Oh, we've got the same pride. It's true, but it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to drink blindly. What they call honor.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Welcome to our home.
Mother, what's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Avrstein, put that down. She's here to help us find Thorold.
How do we know she's not spying for the Battleborn? This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here.
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother. So, you're here to help? I know that Thorold's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns, they know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help. Anything that confirms that Thorold isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here, and their connections to... They knew locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it.
Please, anything you can... It's hardly as Thorold did worse. He took action against the... He's my son. I just... I can... My husband, Eorl, you should ask... Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing... Head up the steps from the market and look to your right.
Best
Can't miss
if
it.
you didn't mention to
take care
anyone
of
that you saw me here.
Are you feeling sick?
Excuse me. Huh? Nothing like a good adventure or romance to lose yourself in. I import books whenever I can. Most Nord works are...
Do you have news? I knew it. Let me see, please. The Thalmor. By the 9, it's worse than I thought. So, Northwatch Keep. Then we know where to hit him. I'll do it. Thorald can't be left to those monsters. Are you sure? I can have a group of men ready at a moment's notice. Very well. I'll give you a chance. But if you can't do it, I will.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick. Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he
Better
stuffs
already.
himself these days.
Need something?
The pain is so great.
Oh.
Thank you. The pain is already easing.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. From Adrian? Ah, this must be that well. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
What else could... So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn. What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a Thu'um or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora. Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant.
These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon? It revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Wow, look at that robe. Are you a wizard?
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
All this standing around is rubbish. It means you can kill dragons and steal. There hasn't been a dragonborn seen in the land for centuries. Not since Talos himself walked the 7,000 steps to High Hrothgar.
You need to leave.
Ain't nobody high in my... Don't you go tracking your dirty boots on my clean floor.
You need to leave. need to leave. Hey, get out of here!
You sure use a warm bed right about now?
We can never rest easy, for Balgrup and I, when he gods, you are curious. I am powerful. Oh yes, take your... And those are just the... every day. Well, not yet anyway.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? I believe I am. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck. Take an enchant. Once you know an enchant... Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. Take a look. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Whoa!
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. The title of Thane is an honor. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. Looks like you've already got someone with you.
Just a few more hours and I can crawl under some furs.
Those two at it again? Come on now. Watch the footwork. Keep your balance.
I knew it. Nice. Yeah. You dare fight a Dunmer?
Just keep swinging. Going to enjoy killing you.
Get him! Kill him!
Must have scared him off.
Oh, I'm just a good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me.
Fresh blood. Why would you even come to Jorvasker without knowing what we stand for? Yes, sirrah? Soon enough, it'll be me. In the meanwhile, the Circle handles our daily routine, and Kodlak advises them as Harbinger.
Safe travel. Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you.
I'd be dead. I had a bad time a few years back, and I turned to drink. But Vignar, he wouldn't let me stay a week.
This is a place for warriors, New Blood. What brings you here?
Oh, got more to say. Need something? Mm-hmm. Oh, got more to say.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to our home. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvasker for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, girl? That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that. Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
Aye. Not here. Out in the yard. Come on. old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it. Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions. Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own, every woman her own. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me. Well done.
Fancy robe. I suppose you have another question?
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker. Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw her training in the yard with Vilkis.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkis catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkis in a real fight? Ah, a woman who lets her actions speak for her. I knew there was something I liked about you. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me. Skjor and Aela like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Tilma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the I just need you to know more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand? Get to it then.
The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right? Might head down to the meadery later. See what they're brewing. Up, you can smell the honey.